Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm doing April favorites. I have a lot of things in here, just so you know. It's gonna be a long one. So bear with me. I warned you ahead of time. I'm going to try to tell you as much information as I can about these products, why I love them, and just so you know, all of these products I would definitely recommend if I'm sharing them with you in an April favorites. So I do have a basket full of stuff I've been loving for April. But before I get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and to hit the bell so that you're notified of all my future videos and you don't miss out on all these cool, awesome videos coming up. So let's just get started and straight into it. Okay, so first off, this collection from Furless. This is the Itslikely makeup collection that she collabed with Furless brushes. I love the whole collection, but I'm particularly going to show you these three because I've been obsessing over them. I mean, this one, you can clearly see how dirty it is. So this is the Pro 2F and it's awesome for blush. It's kind of like small, you can see, and it's kind of tapered off a little bit, like it's pinched off right here. So it's thinner here. So I thought for that reason that I wasn't going to like it for blush because I usually like bigger, fluffier brushes. I love this, and as you can see from this side, I basically dip it into the product and I use the side of it, and I use circular motions like this, and I love it. Or I'll just sweep it across like this and I love it. It blends so nicely. For the apples of the cheeks, this is small enough that it's not going to make my apples look humongous, which is one of the problems I have. I like sweeping it and putting on the very apples, but I want it to be a small section. I don't want it to look like a humongous big cheek, you know what I mean? And so using the very end of it, because it's so teeny, is perfect for that. Super fluffy. These brushes are amazing. If it's still around, I'll link it down below. Her whole collection is awesome. If you want some good brushes, this is a good one to have. So also the Pro 7E is a humongous blending brush, and I love this. I love this to make really messy looks. I love this for the crease. I find that I can actually, because it's kind of domed, it kind of tapers in like this, and then you can really get product right at the top and really get a small area, or you can swirl it all in and get a messy look where you need the big brush for, and you can really get it all the way around. I don't know, I love this brush. Absolutely amazing. I thought it was going to be too big, but I actually love it to get really for precise looks as well. I can really use the very top of it. And this other brush is one of my favorites as well, because there is no other brush in my collection that can do what this brush can do. This is the Pro 6M, and it comes to a very tip. I use this to cut my crease. I have the hardest time doing cut crease looks because all the brushes I use, they're not stiff enough. They're not pointy enough, and my eyelids, I have like old lady eyelids where they're just like wrinkly, like the skin is loose. So if I put a brush across it, my skin will just drag and then I'll get like a zigzaggy line. This one is perfect. It gives me a precise line. I can do it one sweep across and I have a precise line. I don't have to keep going over it to get a really cut crease, really good line. This one just does it for me, and there's no other brush in my collection that does this. So it's the Pro 6M. I love it. Absolutely. So before we get into more makeup stuff, I want to do some like skincare and like a fragrance. So this is the Sheaterra Organics Moroccan Argan cold pressed oil, and it is certified organic. It's 100% pure and natural. It's a daily oil that's supposed to improve moisture. It conditions hair, increases shine, and it's perfect for all skin types. So this is safe for hair and for skin. Honestly, this one I've tried on my face, and I like other oils better for my face to really moisturize. If you have dry skin, you need to try oils like on your face. That's for another video, but or go check out my skincare video that I did of all my favorite products. I'll link it here. I'll link it up here so you can go check that out. But this one I tried on my face. I didn't really like it on my face, and I didn't like it in my hair as much, but I do like this for my nails, for my cuticles. So it says back here you can also use on your hands and nails for a cuticle oil. I love this for cuticle oil. So first off, it has a pump, so it's really easy and mess free, and it does have a funky smell, but it particularly says back here, it says, what does it say? The aroma of this product is due to its unprocessed, unrefined nature and therefore is natural. So it's a very natural oil and it does have a funky smell, guys, but it goes away in like a couple of seconds. So I like putting this all over my hand and mostly my cuticles day and night, and I've noticed a big difference from the first day that I've tried them. I have the driest cuticles in the whole world. That's why I don't do a lot of like on my Instagram, a lot of nail pictures, but I do some because I like that kind of stuff. I don't do a lot because my cuticles are terrible. So I've actually been using this, and from the first day that I used it, I completely noticed the difference and I loved it. So if you have the same problem as me and you have old hands and dry cuticles, check this out, try it out. I'm sure that you will love it. It's really, really good. Okay, so next, this is a pretty pricey product. This little thing is pricey. This is a Volition Helix AM PM Eye Gel. And even though this is pricey, I recommend it. It's awesome. I love it. It's a clear gel and you put it for your eyes, underneath your eyes. I put it underneath, all over, just all this area. That's where I put it. And I put it in the morning and at night, although since I'm running through it so fast, I'm just starting to use it at night and I'm using a different one in the morning, but I love it. It really hydrates and smooths the under eye because I have crinkly old looking under eyes for some reason. My under eyes just look really need help in the moisture department. So this one does a really good job of just helping with the skin under there and really does a good job of anti-aging. Like I've noticed that my under eyes don't look so old anymore. So definitely recommend this. Check it out. It is a little bit pricey, but I totally think that it is worth it. All right. This is something that I don't even know if Bath & Body Works has anymore, but I wanted to mention because I've been loving it. And if you do see these are pretty good. So this is a fine fragrance mist, and this one's in Dark Kiss. I got this for my birthday last year, and I didn't really use it because I felt like these fragrance mists weren't that good. But then I started to use this one. And it was kind of like a preconception I had. It wasn't really that I tried it and it wasn't good, as in it didn't last. I just automatically assumed it's a fragrance mist, it's not gonna last. Well, this lasts. I've gotten compliments on it and I love it. So I use it every morning, like right when I get out of the shower, I put some fragrance mist on, and I've been loving this one. It smells so good. It's like a sexy smell. I wish that I knew what it was, like what the notes are, because I'm terrible at telling you. I'll try to write it down if I can find it, but I absolutely love this one. It smells so good, and it is very fine, but it still lasts a long time. So I really have been loving this one. It smells ridiculously good. I wish I knew. First favorite of the month that I've been using so much is this LA Color Truly Matte Foundation. It is such a good foundation, you guys, and it's super inexpensive. I'm talking about like super inexpensive, $6, I believe. Such a good foundation. They have some good shades. I am the shade medium beige mixed with a tiny bit of golden beige to warm it up. It's what I have on today. All of these favorites I have on today. So I love this, and I have dry skin and it's still good. And I've seen reviews where they have oily skin and they love it, just set it good. So for me, I don't really set the foundation all that much. I do use a powder, but a very light all over the face because it does have a soft matte finish. I do think that this is a full coverage foundation on me, and I think that any spots that I need extra help, I'll just put more in that spot and lightly blend out the edges, and it does a really good job of covering. I do have a full review on this. I will link it for you guys so you guys can go check it out, but I absolutely love the foundation. Even though my skin is dry, it doesn't cling to any dry spots. It's just a really beautiful looking foundation. It looks beautiful in pictures. It looks beautiful in real life. Every time I wear this foundation, I get compliments, and it's not just this foundation, but the combination that I have going with this foundation. So really, really beautiful. Check it out, you guys, if you haven't tried this foundation. So with that foundation, I have like this whole routine that just makes that foundation look plump and glowy. Like you can see, I have that foundation on, and even if I don't do this, the foundation still looks good. It's a good soft matte finish. But I like to have a soft matte mixed with bits of glow in certain spots, and I want it to look, I I'm okay with a matte foundation, but I wanted my skin to still look healthy and plumpy looking. You know what I mean? Like where it just looks plumpy and fresh. So this is the combination that I've been using for primer. So the First Solid Unicorn Essence, it's pricey, guys, it's pricey, but I've been using it and I've been loving this. So I put this on first, and then after that I put on a more of a brightening highlighting primer. This is a drugstore product I've been using. This is the Spotlight from Physicians Formula, and it has a more gold tint to it. I've also been loving the Becca Backlight Primer, and that one's a really good one too, but I thought I would share this one because I've been using this one as well, and this is what I use today, and this is drugstore, so it's more affordable. So we have like a high-end, not affordable with a drugstore, so you guys could kind of, you know, cater to everybody. But I've been loving this. This on its own just makes foundations look really glowy, really beautiful. I really love it, and it says it has age-defying actives. It's an illuminating primer, and it's one of my favorites. But these two together, that's what I have underneath the foundation, and it makes me look really plump and young and glowy, but yet matte. So it just looks really, really good. All right, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys have probably just seen me use this so much in my pictures. This is the LA Color Skin Illuminating Enhancer Drops. Illuminating Skin Enhancer Drops. Say it correctly. So I have 4 in total. I'm actually going to buy the rest. I think there's only like 5 or 6. I think I'm only missing 2. Yeah, I think there's like 6. So I have 4 out of the 6, and I've been using these 3 like crazy. So these, you guys, the formula is absolutely amazing. I hope LA Colors will come out with more of these because these are ridiculous. They are super soft, but I don't know if you guys have used illuminating drops or liquid highlighters or bronzers or whatever, where you blend it out and it will, if you blend too much, it will completely blend out all the way. I hate that. And these do not do that. So these, the formula is very unique and very easy to use, to where it will blend into your skin super easy, but it won't blend away. So it's really, really nice. So I've been loving this one to highlight with, and it's the only highlight I have on right now. This is the Liquid Gold, and I will swatch it. You can use these with a brush, with your hand, with a like a blending sponge, but this one is like gold, like yellow gold. If you have fair skin, unless you want it to look yellow on your skin, I wouldn't recommend this one. They have a whiter one that would probably look really good on your skin. So if you have lighter skin, stay away from this one. But there's a Liquid Gold. I also have Sun Goddess. So Sun Goddess is the bronzy color that I have on my cheek. It's giving me a little bit of a bronze as well as up here. And that one's Sun Goddess, and I've used this one a lot more than the next one. So I'll swatch that one. Really beautiful gold color, really gorgeous. And if you have lighter skin, I think this one will work better for you to kind of bronze slash highlight. This one's It's Lit. So there's It's Lit. So It's Lit, Sun Goddess, and Liquid Gold. They also have a blush color that I just recently got, and I'm loving. Oh my gosh, this formula is so amazing and soft. Like it just feels so soft and just blends so easy. Oh my gosh. So I'm kind of going in whatever order I pick things up at, because it's not an order. So along with that foundation, the Truly Matte foundation, I've been loving this one, and it is the Revolution Stick Foundation. This is a really easy, everyday, looks glowy, beautiful on its own, looks plumpy kind of foundation. If you have dry skin, you're probably gonna like it. If you have oily skin, I'm not so sure how well it will last on you. But I have the shade F10, which is my perfect match. If you're curious to foundations that match me, or if you want to compare, I have a whole list down below in the description box. Make sure to go check it out. And I use F8 to highlight. So I use F8 like here, where I would highlight, and then F10 all over the rest of my face. F10 is more of the better match here, but I love it. It's such a smooth foundation. I can use it with a beauty blender. I can use it with a brush, because it's just easy. It blends out so easy. So if you have never tried a stick foundation, this is a good one to try. And again, super affordable. It is $9. You can now get it at Ulta. So it's really, really nice foundation, and they have a lot of shades. So I've just been loving it. The Fast Base Stick Foundation from Revolution. It's great. All right, so I've used quite a few powders lately, but this one has probably been my favorite, and I set my face with it lightly today. So this is the LA Color Mineral Pressed Powder. It's one of those powders, it's one of those powders that feels very soft and almost creamy. So it's a very, very smooth powder. And I have the shade Soft Honey. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but so beautiful. And I struggle with powders because of my dry skin, and I know a lot of you guys do as well. This is a good one if you have dry skin. I think that if you have oily skin, it's not going to keep you from getting oily throughout the day, but this is a good one to put on your entire face on places that you don't have super oily. So if you have oily, if you're like oily in the T-zone, I'd put this all over your face, and then in the T-zone put something really mattifying. This is a beautiful powder that's going to make your foundation look flawless. It looks smooth, it looks almost glowy, but it doesn't have any glitter. It just has like a beautiful like glow to it, like a glow from within type of glow. I don't know, it's a really awesome powder, and it's super inexpensive, like super inexpensive, and I love it. I mean, LA Colors has been coming out with some really good products, and I remember a few years ago, LA Colors was considered like a super cheap, like little girl makeup type of brand, I thought. And they've really stepped it up, and it's becoming a really well-rounded brand that's coming out with a lot of new things, a lot of things that regular women would go ahead and get. And I don't know, I really love it. It does have a sponge and a mirror on the back side if that's important to you, but it's one of my favorite pressed powders for sure. I love it. Let's talk about this. This is the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. I love it. I love it because the packaging is beautiful. It's just an awesome natural palette, and I know that there's so many nude natural bronzy palettes out right now, but this is a really, really good one. It has a great mirror, and there's some beautiful colors in here. So I just used this palette on its own today on my eyes to do something very, very natural and bronzy and glowy, and something that you can wear every day. And this is the palette I've been using every time I want to do like an everyday look, maybe something where I want to look like I don't have anything on. I will just pop Strip Poker and what is this, Cashmere Bunny in my crease to define it, and then I'll be out the door. It's just really, really good. It has four matte shades and 4 glowy shades, or 4 shimmer shades, and it's just awesome. I mean, they did such a good job. So you have a dark brown, you have a medium brown, you have a lighter brown, and then you have this creamy color down here to highlight. Then you have this one you can highlight with, and then you have these 4 colors here that are just have that shimmer to them. Just a really, really good palette. I'll go ahead and swatch some of them. The mattes I feel like are really, really, really soft and pigmented, and I have to almost be very careful when I dip my brush in there because they are very pigmented. So those are some of the mattes there. Am I missing a matte? Oh, the lightest shade. So you can see even the lightest shade, they're all really pigmented, especially for being mattes. And then I'll go ahead and do the shimmers for you guys so you can see. Yeah, super, super, super pigmented. I do recommend you tapping off your brush because it does have a little bit of a kick up, just because they're so soft, especially more the shimmers than any of the other shades. Yeah, but they're super pigmented, so pigmented. So the darker colors, this one here and this one here, have like gold glitter flecks in it, which I think is pretty, but sometimes I don't like that. If you don't like the gold glitter flecks in there, tap off your brush and they will fall away, and then you can have a beautiful shimmer color that doesn't have the gold flecks. So you can see like how pigmented this is. I didn't press hard, I didn't scrub hard, and this is the pigmentation you get from it. So it's a really good palette. I really enjoy it. If you want a palette that you can use every single day and you want to splurge on something that looks nice because you are going to use it so much and you want it to look nice on your vanity, this is a good one. I definitely recommend it. All right, along with that, this is an eye brush I want to mention. This is the Moda Pro BMX 430 crease brush. I love this brush and I want to go look and see more of their eye brushes. So it has a soft touch handle and it has texture to it, so it's like a grip handle. And I just find, like, I love the brush. It's super, this one's super fluffy and perfect for the crease, but I love it for the handle because it's so thin. A lot of eye brushes, and I'll give you an example. I mean, this one's kind of thick, but you can see the comparison here. I mean, this brush is just so thin and I love it. I find that I reach for it more and more because it's just comfortable for me to blend. So it makes me want to try this one and use this one more. And so rather than picking other crease brushes, I grabbed this one, and this one also is super, super, super fluffy, super soft, and I just find that it blends everything out like a dream. So I love the packaging of this one. They just did such a good job, and it's a really good eye brush, and I wanted to give it a little mention because if you haven't tried these brushes and you're looking to try some good brushes, these ones are also really, really good. I'll make sure to link everything that I'm talking about down below as well. That was fast. That was a fast one. All right, let's talk about blushes. Let's talk about highlights. Okay, I'm gonna talk about these blushes super quick. You guys have seen me use them. If you follow my Instagram, you see me use them a lot. These are the LA Girl Just Blushings. I love them. I have almost all their blushes. This one is in Just Natural. If you want a super natural, beautiful pink blush, this is it. The one I'm wearing today is Just Peachy, and it's the super, super peach blush. And I know it looks super peachy, but I built mine up a lot. You can get a really natural peach with this color. You just go in very lightly and go in. I went in lightly a couple of times because I want it to look peach. I want to look like I have blush on. So, but these do look very natural as well. You don't have to build it up as much as I do. But I love it. These blushes are amazing. The packaging is good. They're super affordable. So check them out if you're looking for some good blushes. And the pans are humongous, so they'll last a long time as well. I told you guys before, I just have that gold highlight and I put it on and then put the powder on over top of everything. So like the highlight here, any highlight on my face, it's that liquid gold highlight. And I haven't put this one on because I want to put it on camera so you guys can see for yourselves. So this is the Anastasia Amrezy highlight, and I know everyone's talking about it, and it's because it's so good, you guys. It really is. You can use it very lightly, or you can get a very wet looking highlight out of this one as well. I mean, look at it. It's so beautiful, and I've seen people with fair skin wear this and they look really good, and people with deeper skin wear this and it looks really beautiful. So I think that this is a really good, well-rounded highlight to splurge on if you're looking for a highlight to splurge on. So I'm going to put it on so you guys can see what this does for me. Also, I do want to mention, it also has to do with the brush that you use. If you use a smaller brush, like look at my brush, it's small but it's fluffy. This is the Morphe Y11. This is not going to give me so much of a wet look, but it's going to give me a brightness, a highlight, but it's going to look more natural than if I went in with a more precise brush and got it in certain spots that I really wanted to shine. So just so you know, this is going to be something that's going to probably work better for everybody than if I went in with a super scary highlight. You know what I mean? So let's put this on. Can you guys see that? Especially on my nose. So this is me putting it on super light, although I did get a lot on the brush. If you want it to be really natural, you barely need anything, and it's gonna look very natural. But it just looks wet. It doesn't look shimmery. It doesn't accentuate texture, and it doesn't look like a stripe on your face. I feel like it blends out so easy. So this is a really good highlight. So if you want to splurge on a highlight, this is a good one. I love it. I mean, look at that. It just looks gorgeous. I love it. All right, I'm almost done. We're gonna talk about lashes, we're gonna talk about my favorite lip combo, and we're gonna talk about my favorite setting spray of the month. Let's talk about the setting spray. Why not? Let's mix it up. So I told you guys my favorite foundation combo, and also along with that combo comes this setting spray to finish it off, that LA Colors foundation. So this is the Essence Keep It Perfect Makeup Fixing Spray. This is super cheap, dirt cheap, and it's a really good setting spray. Essence, they did it right. Now the only thing with this one is it sprays heavy. So I like really, as far back as my arm can go, I spray it and my face still looks quenched, looks drenched, looks wet. And I just have to, but I haven't noticed that it makes, like that it leaves drops on my face. I know some setting sprays will do that. This one, you have drops on your face, but once it dries, it doesn't leave drops on your face. So just so you know, be very light because it will leave your face looking wet. But other than that, it gives you a really dewy, plump look to the skin. If you want your skin to look plump, try this one. It just really makes you look super healthy, and it is very, very dewy looking. So just so you know, but I absolutely love it, and it's super, super affordable. This is gonna be real quick. It's the lashes I have on today, just because I've been using them so much. But as you guys have probably already seen, I'm not sure if that haul's been up yet or not. I bought a bunch of lashes. I bought a bunch of Cocoa lashes. I have a bunch of AOA lashes. So I'm gonna be switching it up with the lashes, but this has been what I've been wearing like crazy in April. These are the Pure Pro eyelashes. These are the 3D ones, the 3D Luxe lashes, and they are cruelty-free, paraben-free, and vegan-friendly. Just so you know, and it says that you should be able to wear it for 30 wears, and I love them. And it's the style Bombshell, which is the ones that I have on today. So I really, really love them, and they've been easy to clean and easy to put on. These are super easy to put on, and I've been wearing them like crazy, and they're still going strong. So I really love these lashes. These are really good. All right, to finish this off, let's talk about lip combo, and let me put on a little bit on my lips so I don't have like weird lip going on. This has been my Peachy combo. So I start off, and you can even skip this if you want. This is the LA Colors Matte Liquid Lip Color. LA Colors is killing it, I'm telling you. With their products, they are killing it. So this is the LA Color Liquid Lip Color. It's matte, and this one is in the shade Vixen. So it's a light pink, very natural light pink. Honestly, I could have wore this on its own today, but I wanted to show you my combo. And it's a beautiful liquid lipstick, beautiful. And then on top of that, kind of in the set, like in the bottom lip, I put on the Wet n Wild Nudist Peach, which I've used so much that I have to go get another one because I am barely able to scrape out any, which tells you a lot. This is probably my favorite liquid lipstick of all time at the moment, is this Nudist Peach. So there's Nudist Peach right there. And then, which by the way, Nudist Peach looks good on everyone, light, tan. I just noticed that this looks good on everyone's skin. Haven't found anyone that looks bad in this one. Just if you want a peach color. And then I've been putting this Flower Beauty HydroSilk Ultimate Lip Butter. This one is in Peach Petal. This one's like really peach. If you look at that color, it's like super peach. So I can't wear this on its own unless I want a certain look. But I like topping this off, and this does have a glossy finish. So this one is so buttery and beautiful, but it's super, super pigmented. So you can see how peach this one is, especially compared to Nudist Peach over here. But I love these. Flower Beauty did a really good job with these HydroSilks. I recommend you trying these. These are really good. So those are the three, and this is the combo. And so this I just put in the lower lip as well, kind of in the center to give me a little bit of a gloss, maybe around the inner rim, so I don't have like weird lip, like a butthole lip. You know what I'm talking about? anytime that I wear this peachy blush, this is the combo I've been wearing and pairing up with it. All right, so that's it. Those are all of my April favorites. I will link everything off down below in the description box, so make sure that you go check it out if you're interested. Also, don't forget to give this video a big ol' thumbs up if you found something in here that you liked, or if you love favorites videos just like I do. I am obsessed with favorites videos, and that's why I still do these. I know a lot of people don't do these still, but I do because I absolutely love them. Anyways, you guys, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with me. I know this video was long. You guys are amazing. And I guess I'll just see you in my next video. Bye, guys.